Hey, what is going on, guys? VideoJames, and I'm going to be doing a how to use Greninja video today. I was going to do this because I was going to plan on playing a little Hungry Shark evolution, but I hadn't really done much since the last thing, so it wasn't going to really be very eventful, so we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to do a Greninja video. So, as you can see from Greninja's stats, it's a pretty speed special attacker, but you can also make him an attacker, because with that 95 attack, it's not really that bad. A lot of Pokemon have less than that, so he's actually pretty good. And he's a water and dark type, meaning he has that weakness to electric, grass, fighting, and bug, along with fairy, unless you have his Protean ability, which makes him become a Pokemon of that pure type, and I usually have him in that ability because it's much better. But anyway, let's go ahead and we'll get into the how to actually use him. So, when I use Greninja, I feel like, since you don't want to put the EVs for him into his defenses, I'd give him an item that boosts his defenses. My item of choice is the Assault Vest, because that ups his special defense by 1/2, and it also prevents him from using any non-damaging moves, which is good because the Greninja I use usually doesn't have any damaging move, or non-damaging moves. And then we give him the Protean ability. Now, this is for a special attack Greninja, so if you're going to use him for special attack, you want stuff like Scald to get off, like, his water, and to also get the burn off on an opponent, because with Scald being 80% power, and getting that 30% chance at a burn, with Greninja's same type attack bonus, if he's got the Protean ability, it'll boost the Scald to where it's around, I forget how much same type attack bonus boosts it by, but Scald will get a boost from the same type attack bonus, and it'll also have the chance to burn the opponent. And then the next move would be Dark Pulse, because same thing as Scald, it's got that 80 power, and it has the 20% chance to make the target flinch. That's good. And then you would go Ice Beam, because it's got that 90% power, so Stab is going to make it even more better. And it's got that 10% chance to freeze a target, making it that much more likely that you'll actually get a status off on your opponent. And then, since it's a Greninja, I was debating on what move would be good for him, but I decided on Extra Sensory, because he is a dark type, so most people are going to want to try and run him up with a fighting type. So they send out, like, say, a Lucario, you pull out the Extra Sensory, since Greninja's got that speed, and if you train him in speed, he'll actually be able to outspeed that Lucario. Now, for the EVs for a special Greninja, the way I do him is, I usually raise their attackings, and not usually anything else, unless they don't really need a boost in attack. So, for Greninja, I'd give him a modest nature, raises special attack, lowers defend, lowers attack, doesn't really set a fallback, and then I would put 252 into special attack, and 252, I need to type right, 252 into speed. That way he's going to outspeed most every other Pokemon, and with 343 speed, there's not really going to be anything that can beat him with that. So, you train him in speed, you give him that modest nature, you give him that 252 special attack, he's just going to ram through everything. Now, you could run him with, say, timid nature, raises special attack, lowers attack, and that's good for a special, or no, not lowers special attack, lowers attack, and that's good for a speed Greninja, if that's the way you want to run him. Gives him that 377 speed, that 305 special attack, so he's still pretty good with special attack, but I like modest just because it doesn't really influence his speed that bad, but it influences his special attack by a lot. Now, there is one other way you can run Greninja, and that's with a physical nature. So, same deal with the item again, you'd want the Assault Vest. Same deal again with the ability, Protean is best. And then, for a Greninja that's physical, you could run Water Shuriken, since it's not only his special move, but it has that physical power, and it's got that base 15 power. Or you could run Waterfall with a 20% chance to make the target flinch. Get that Protean, get that same type of attack bonus. The Waterfall goes up to somewhere around 90, gets it even better. And then the other thing you can run him with is Night Slash, since that's a physical dark move, and it has the percentage chance to get a high critical hit ratio. And it's only got 70 power, but with that same type of attack bonus, bring it up to 80 or 90. And then you can just bust out a Shadow Sneak, make him part Ghost type, and give you that priority to where Shadow Sneak can just hit him first. And then I always want to give Greninja an Ice type move, just because Greninja is a beast with Ice. So give him Ice Punch, get that 10% chance to freeze a target, 75 power, probably go up to 85. And if you don't like Shadow Sneak, you can run something like, say, Acrobatics. Give him that Flying, or you could give him Aerial Ace. So take out your fighting weakness, take out your grass type weakness, and still keep the physical set. So then for this Greninja, I would say you'd want to have his EVs in attack, and once again speed, and then put the others wherever you want. If you want them in defense or HP, so be it. And then since this is a physical Greninja, you can see his physical isn't really that good, so I would give him the Adamant Nature. Boosts up his attack, keeps his speed at a pretty good place. But if you give him one that raises speed and lowers attack, if I can find that nature, or not raises speed, lower attack. But if you have a Jolly Greninja, you're looking at that 377 base speed, that 289 base attack, which is still pretty good. I think that outdoes some Pokemon, like, say, I'm pretty sure that outdoes an Umbreon. Yeah, that outdoes an Umbreon in his special attack, so you give him that Jolly Nature, he's still a very beast Pokemon. Now, with my opinion, I'd say I'd want to run the special attack more, just because Greninja is more based around supposed to be a special attack, and that's why I was kind of shocked that Water Shuriken was a physical move, because Greninja's a special attacker. That's his move, and Water Shuriken, you don't walk straight up to him and just smack him with a Shuriken, so why is it physical? But I was kind of shocked that they made that a physical move. I really wanted it to just be a special, but Game Freak, man, that's how they do. But anyway, that's how I would use Greninja. My best bet would say probably go for the special, just because then you have less of a chance to actually suck with Greninja, and you actually have a better chance of blocking his weaknesses with that Assault Vest, because most of Greninja's weaknesses will be like a special. But anyway, that's how you would use Greninja, in my opinion, and I've tried this moveset, and it works great. Greninja's outsped everything. He's taken out more than I can count. So, if you guys like this Greninja, you can go ahead and try and apply that to your own Pokemon. And if you like this video, leave a like or comment down below. And if you want to see more, I'll make one probably next few weeks or sometime. And if you guys want a specific Pokemon to know how to use, go ahead and tell me that down in the comments. But anyway, leave a like or comment down below, and I will see you guys later.